I think we're doing quite well. Yeah, my rating is 10 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah. Why? First of all, you're too shocked. Why? Why are you shocked? Hello, my beautiful sunflowers, and welcome to another video. Welcome, Lucy, and thank you so much for, sharing your time with us and all that nice stuff.
Gang, gang.
Okay, that's definitely the energy we welcome in this mother. So thanks. Today, Lucy and I are turning 6 months old. So that's nice. Yeah. She thinks, you know what? According to Lucy, we've been together longer than 6 months. And according to me, that is not true because we only started dating when she asked me to be her girlfriend. And she only asked me to be her girlfriend just over a month after we met. So it's definitely only been 6 months. Sorry.
That's not how it works.
Basically talking stage for a month. Okay, that's what that was.
A lot in the talking stage.
That's fine, but we were still not in a relationship until...
Okay.
Wow. Anyways, do you want to start with the cheers to 6 months? Ne?
I guess. Let's go.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah. Because it's 7 months. But please.
If it's 7 months, Shuguti Wena, we passed our 6-month anniversary and you didn't celebrate it. That makes me even more pissed again. Because Shuguti Wena, you'd let us not celebrate 6 months of being together. So pick a struggle, man.
I did say happy 6 months.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did, baby.
Baby, you didn't say happy 6 months.
I said happy 6 months.
You wished me the anniversary of the month that we were in. You were just like, oh, happy month anniversary. You didn't say it was 6 months. You definitely did not acknowledge how long we've been together.
Okay.
So, 6 months?
It's your YouTube channel. Happy 6 months. If it was my YouTube channel,
It was 7 months.
it would have been 7 months. And
Okay,
that's that.
okay.
Whatever.
Team me, happy 6 months. Nah? Team Lucy, happy 7 months.
Those who know.
And you know what? Those who know do know. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Cool. Happy month. Since we are celebrating this milestone, I thought it would be nice if we reflect on the past so-and-so months and see how it's been going for me, how it's been going for you, and how it's been going for the relationship. The relationship at stake.
Okay, go first.
Okay, so the past 6 months for me have been very, very interesting, right? I have learned a lot about myself in terms of just like how I respond to being in a stressful situation but not being alone. So basically how I experience life and the things that just get thrown at me when I'm not alone, right? So just like getting used to having someone who's doing my life with me and me doing someone else's life with them. Yeah, it's just been really, really interesting to see how I'm able to apply myself in both situations, and also just like areas that I had not paid attention to, that I'm like, okay, because I've spent so much time like alone, like I've never lived with anyone before. I've lived by myself since I was like quite young, since like high school. So this is the first time since then that I'm like living with someone and sharing my space with them. And it's also one of the things that I'd been like anxious about. So just like I'd gotten so used to living by myself and having things go the way that I want them to go. There's part of like sharing your space with someone that you have to like kind of, you know what I mean, just like take a step back and also allow that person to do things the way that they do them. And so just trying to put those things together and create that unison has been one of the big challenges for me in the relationship. But yeah, I think I would not have done the past 6 months any differently. I think we're doing quite well. Yeah, my rating is 10 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah. Why? First of all, you're too shocked. Why? Why are you shocked? And also, it's because I'm not saying it's perfect, right? I'm just saying that the things that we've been able to deal with, the things, how we've been able to overcome certain things, I'm satisfied with it. Like this, for me, this is the best situation I've ever had. Maybe it's because I've never been in such a serious relationship with anyone before. Like this is as serious as I've ever gotten. So, and I feel like also for someone who has no idea how to be in a committed monogamous relationship, I'd say it's kind of going well. It's going well enough. I'm okay with it. I think it can only get better from here on because we've put enough work and we're doing like the best that we can. I don't know, man.
And dealt with the bad stuff.
And we've dealt with so much. And that's what I'm saying. Like for us to be able to, how we've been able to handle that, right? And deal with just like so fucking much. Like I had my own life to deal with. You had your own life to deal with. And now we're also in each other's lives. And it gets so chaotic. I mean, it did get chaotic at that time. And how we've been able to then, I don't know, get through that, for me, is very, very admirable for someone, me, who has no clue what they're doing. So I'll speak for myself and say, for me, I think this is honestly the best that I can do. And I am very, very, very satisfied with how everything has rolled out. And just like where we are right now, I feel like there's definitely no pressure for us to be in our souls have locked stage. This is, yeah, I'm okay with where we are. I love it. I love it here, baby.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I've spoken so much. The plot thickens.
It's been a lot. I can't believe it's been 6 months. It feels longer.
Sometimes, that's what I'm saying, sometimes it feels like it's been longer, but sometimes it literally feels like it's been shorter.
Short.
Yeah, I'm
It
like,
depends.
like sometimes I feel like I literally just met you yesterday. And then sometimes it's like, we've been through so much. I can't believe it's only been 6 months. So, yeah. Anyways, sorry for disturbing.
But anyways, yeah, you did disturb me.
I'm sorry.
Just because it's a YouTube channel doesn't mean you mustn't bully me.
Well, maybe you can unsubscribe. Donnell taught me how to be mean, and I love to see it.
Okay. It's been good. It's been good because I'm learning. There's stuff that you say that you want to grow in love and you want to see more of yourself doing more of those things. So, which is good. So, I'm learning to do more of those things, more kindness, more gentleness, more support, more understanding. Trying to be less defensive is another thing because you always think that it's like a jab at your character. Becoming is a lot because you're growing as a person, but you also have to consider the relationship.
Yeah.
And there's also other things in the mix. There's like depression, but the most important thing is that it's a safe space. When you're in a safe space where you know that you're comfortable and when you know that you're loved, it's easier to break apart because you know that when you put yourself together again, we're going to be okay.
Yeah.
So
I
we
like
just
that.
need- we
I like
just
the
need to
idea of
talk.
being able to not like dismantle something, ne? Knowing that we'll be able to then put it back together, siqhubeke. And that's the thing that I like. Like sometimes it's so difficult for us and we're having this thing that is such a challenge for us. And then we have to push ourselves to be like, okay, you know what? Let's deal with this fucking thing. And then we dig and we do the digging and we do the digging and we unpack. And it's rough, right? Because sometimes our point of views are different. But then at the end of it, I always feel so it's so rewarding afterwards, like after knowing that like we did the work that was needed for us to get on the same page about something, or like even sometimes we won't be on the same page because we don't agree, but everyone leaves the conversation feeling like they are understood and they were not judged, and you know, they were welcome in like their opinion and their view, like yeah, just like a soft landing spot is what I'd say. Yeah, just knowing that like when you, because being able to communicate, what I've learned is that being able to communicate is a form of vulnerability, right? So I know that I'm not good in certain departments of vulnerability. And one of the things I remember from the other video, I was like, one of my least favorite things about Lucy is that she's not good at like communicating, and it gets really, really frustrating. But another thing that I've learned in the process, right, is that being able to communicate is a form of vulnerability. So it's also like kind of my responsibility to make sure that I am a safe space for her to be able to say things in a certain way, even though when she says them at first, they won't land the same as where we're actually going in that conversation. So yeah, that's been just like very, very interesting area. So yeah. What would you say has been like the highlight of the past months for you?
Definitely not doing this alone. I mean,
wow.
It's nice to have someone who has your back, guys. Like, I go to sleep and I wake up in the morning and she's there. So that's nice. I don't want to ever take that for granted.
Yeah.
I've been alone. And not alone to say I didn't have people, but I've been
faced with things on your own.
And it feels good to do it with someone.
Yeah, and to have someone to go to, like, just like sometimes things will happen and I'm just knowing that I have somewhere to run to, you know what I mean?
It's enough. It gives you strength.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah.
Even if I don't come home and say, yo baby, you won't believe what happened, or it's just like a terrible thing that happened. But just knowing that, you know what, I don't have to deal with this BS alone. That alone is enough. So I'm happy for that because, life. And what am I happy about? The highlight is definitely, I don't think I've been with someone who inspires me as much as Itu has. And not to
that's
say,
gay artist, guys. This is a red flag. When these artists people say you inspire me,
before I got into a relationship, I really wanted to be with someone who I can grow with, and whatever way that shows itself in. And I was specific about growing artistically. So, and I don't know how that would look, but it definitely looks better than what I had imagined or what I would have ever thought, because I feel encouraged. More than anything, I just needed encouragement and someone in your corner to say, bitch, you can do this, you got this, check this shit out, you know, take part in this shit and let's see where it goes. So that's nice.
Yeah, the affirmation slaps differently, guys. Being affirmed by your person slaps differently. And that's also one thing that I've really, really enjoyed. Like Lucy's ability sometimes to remind me that, hey, you're gonna Miguel. You know what I mean? So it's really, really nice. And just like being cheered on, having someone in my corner, and also sometimes having someone who will give me a different perspective because you are experiencing my life with me, right? And sometimes things happen, and so it's nice to have someone who also be like, but don't you wanna, you know what I mean? And sometimes, because we're stubborn and our characters are different, right? Sometimes I'm just like, don't, like, I'm an independent woman. I've been doing this thing by myself for so long. But yeah, but sometimes it's nice to just be like, you know what, baby? Just like having your person's counsel. Yeah, I think that's what I want to say. Is nice. And knowing that this person has your best interest at heart, right? So if I come to you with a problem, you're going to help me come up with a solution that is good for me and like make
or Google it, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever. whatever the situation requires. But
Yeah, humnati, guys. Like humanati. It's really, really nice.
If the intentions are clear with each other, and if you know, you have to trust your instincts as well. So if it doesn't feel right, talk about it. If it feels right, talk about it.
Yeah.
And see where it goes. So relationships are not easy.
And also, I feel like be more trusting of yourself. Like deep down, you know what you want and what hits the spot for you and what makes you happy. And if that spot is not being hit, then like listen to yourself. That's literally all that matters is, do I feel like the space is fulfilling to me and it's just it's hitting. Guys, you know yourself, you know you on the inside, right? Or I hope so, and I trust that you do. So you need to be honest about yourself. And this applies to even relationships and workplaces, right? If something just doesn't more in your then like that's it. But I think I don't know, guys, like Lucy's presence in my life makes me so happy and it excites me so much. And for me, that's that thing, right? Having someone that I'm so excited about and just like, you're like, just saying baby.
A lot. Saying baby just to not say anything.
Yeah. And it's nice. It's just nice. And then when she's in the toilet and I'm busy doing something and then she'll say she misses me and I'm just like, I'm gonna act annoyed or whatever. But also like, oh guys, the cutest, smallest things, I tell you, it slaps. It just slaps. Like just like these silly things. I like them.
Good, healthy love slaps, guys.
Nah.
Yeah.
Now we know. What are you? It's been 14 minutes. I'm guys.
But I want to hear the question now.
What is your hope for us? Yeah, I think that would be the last question. What is your hope for us?
More fun times, hey? I think we deserve that. Just carefree fun times. We've been through the worst and we're clearing out of that. So more fun times for us and definitely individual success in our fields. I want that for us. So, but literally more fun times together. Whatever we do, as long as it's fun for us. Yeah.
I agree. I like that. I really
more joy and
just
laughter.
like
Isn't it mnandi, man?
Guys, that's what I want. Even me, I just want like like yeah. And I think I said this in another video where I was like, I feel like I've gone through what I needed to go through in this life thing. Right now, like I just need money. Hey guys, honestly, my biggest hope for us, and I don't mean riches because I'm not someone who likes like lavish.
We don't want to be eaten by the communists.
No. I don't want the revolution to come for me. But I just want for us to afford more things that make us happy.
Comfort.
Yeah, easiness. Like softy. That's what I want. I just want things to be easy for us not to have to stress about the smallest things. Yeah, I need us to be just like a bit further from poverty than where we are right now. I think that's what we deserve.
Yeah, never to run out of bacon. It sucks when you want to make breakfast and there's no bacon. Your heart it breaks.
Guys, this woman is living different.
So that's the level of comfort. If you would like to imagine comfort, it's like always having bacon and coffee when you need it.
I hear you, baby. Okay, cool. Yeah, and just like not having to choose between one or another. Yo, guys. Hey.
Black women deserve opulence.
Period. That's that on that. But yeah, that's that. Thank you so much, friend, for this chat. Cling, cling, bitch. Bye.